Hey guys, it's Dee Dee. So today I wanted to do a review, and I wanted to do this. This is going to be a review on the Mally Bulletproof Essentials. It's basically like a little kit. It's kind of like an introductory kit to her makeup line. And I have noticed since Ulta is going to stop carrying cargo and all those that was cargo Lorac, they're going to stop selling Lorac, y'all. I'm really upset about this. But I think for now I have everything I want from them. If not, I'll just order it. Anyway, so Mally is popping up in a lot of Ultas. Before, we only had one store in my area that had it, and now the store that's, you know, dangerously close to my house, like within walking distance, is they are now carrying it. So I thought that it would be a good time to review this. I've had a few people ask me about it. My mom has even asked me how it was. So I thought a review might be helpful for some of you. So I'm going to just review every product in here. I have used it since I did the haul. I've been using it since. So let's get started. So first off, I am wearing this. This is the, I gotta read the actual names because I don't have them on the tube. The High Shine Liquid Lipstick, and the color is Starburst. So that is what it looks like. It's a really pretty neutral pink with a little hint of coral in there, I think. Beautiful for summer. I love the texture. These remind me so much of the Stila, and they even look same applicator, so I like these kind of applicators. They look really similar to the Stila ones. I forget what the Stila ones are called. I have like 20 of those. That is the shade swatched on my hand, and I'm wearing it on my lips. I like this. I like the texture. They're not as sticky as the Stila ones, in my opinion. I don't find them as sticky. The Stila ones can be really sticky sometimes. The only thing, and this is shade specific, I love the shade. The shade is gorgeous. It has microfine glitter. And I find that a lot of times in this kind of formula with, you know, just this kind of formula, the little heavier gloss, I don't know that I would call this a liquid lipstick. I don't think it's pigmented and saturated enough to be called a liquid lipstick. I mean, it's just a gloss. It really is. I have not had a chance to test out or anything, the other shades in the line, but it feels good on my lips. It lasts a decent amount of time. Probably the same amount of time as the Stila ones, but it's not as sticky as those. But the shade specific issue I have is with that micro shimmer. Well, at least I can, and just keep in mind, these are my opinions. I mean, you guys might try it and not think this at all. But I can feel those little micro fine, you know, glitter particles in there. I can feel them. It's not like super gritty, but I mean, you can feel it. So I still wear it. I still like it. But if I had my choice, I would get a cream formula that didn't have the little, I don't even know if the camera will pick up. I mean, they're so fine, but I mean, I think it looks beautiful on the lips. So I do really like this. And I would go out and try and purchase other shades of the High Shine Liquid lipstick. But again, this one is Starburst. It's just the one that comes in the kit. The next thing I absolutely love. This thing is amazing. The, what is it called? Oh, see, it doesn't have the names on here. It is the Evercolor Shadow Stick. And I have Saddle Shimmer. So that is what Saddle Shimmer looks like. This thing is amazing. If you have ever tried the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks, let me roll it up a little bit so you can see more of the color. It's almost identical. I mean, I have one, and I've compared them, and I don't see a big difference. It didn't crease on me. I wore it kind of towards the outer. I'm not wearing it today. I'm just I was playing at the mat counter today, so I don't have it on today, but I wore it kind of in my outer corner, didn't crease, didn't smudge anywhere. Once it set, it stayed there all day. So I love these, and I will definitely be going back to get some different shades of these. I did play with these at Ulta the other day when I was there, and a few shades that are absolutely stunning. Rosy taupe, gorgeous. It's almost like, I mean, it is like a taupe with a little bit of pink in there. You guys, you just have to see it for yourself. It's stunning. It's beautiful. Love this. Love this. And the next thing is the Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Eyeliner in Black Velvet. I'm reading the box down there. This is so soft and creamy. I did like it. I don't do a whole lot of defining my upper lash line. I do a lot of tight lining though, and I don't know if you guys can see. It is in my waterline. It has stayed really well in my waterline. I was pretty impressed with that. I didn't have high expectations for this because I find in my, 16 years of makeup experience that super creamy liners like this are not always the best in the waterline. And it is super duper soft. It's nice and black. It's matte. It's not shiny. It's great for lining my waterline. Now, the one thing I will say about this, if you are looking for this kind of pencil to line in your waterline, keep in mind, this is my experience with this. Everybody's eyes are different. Your level of, moisture and oiliness or dryness even in your skin, everybody's is different. So just keep that in mind. It stayed very well for me. I hope other people who are interested in this kit or specifically this product, I hope you have good luck with it because I liked it. And it set and dried down pretty well. But the thing I like the most about it is how, I mean, it's just so like, oh, it's just so easy and creamy. It's just so soft. But at the same time, it is really soft. Don't leave it in your car because, I mean, just barely touching it, gets it on you. So don't leave it in your car. The next thing, I'm going to talk about the thing that I have a love-hate relationship with. This mascara creates some absolutely beautiful volume. Oh wait, I grabbed that's Mary Kay. The tubes look very similar. This is the Mally Volumizing Mascara. I have a love-hate with this because the volume and the ease of putting this on, and I like a lot of volume. My lashes are decent length, but I'm looking for thickness and I want fullness, and I like a lot of mascara. It's just me. I don't like spider lashes. I just like a lot of mascara, so I do probably between 2 and 3 coats depending on the formula. Honestly, the formula of this reminds me so much of L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, the original, the regular. It reminds me of that, but it's a tad bit better than that. Which Voluminous, I wore that mascara for, oh my God, I don't even know how long. Up until 2 years ago. The entire time I have worn makeup, I have worn Voluminous Mascara, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. The formula, I think, is kind of in the middle. It's not super dry. It's not super wet. This is the brush, which the brush looks very much like the brush in the Voluminous Mascara. I keep comparing them, but they're super similar. However, the hate part of this mascara is the very first time I wore it, it flaked on me. And it also smudged. But at the same, that day, it was, we had a really good spring day and it was really warm. It was like 80 and I was sweating a lot. And I didn't set my concealer or anything. I just, put my, I don't always set my under eye concealer and stuff. Didn't set with a powder. And I found that when I wore Voluminous, it was the same issue. It would smudge down here. I wore this on my upper and lower lash line. But the flaking part, I don't know what's up with that. Like, I would be willing to try another tube of this. Flaking is my absolute, biggest pet peeve with mascara. You could have the most fabulous formula in the world and my lashes look false. But if you start flaking, that is, oh, it's so irritating because you're constantly, paranoid about having these little black flakes, under your cheeks. So I cannot stand that. I did wear it again. It didn't flake nearly as bad as it did the first time, and it didn't smudge nearly as bad as it did the first time. That day I did set my concealer and under eye with a setting powder. So I don't know. It's a great formula. I do like it. I think it is a tad better, a bit better than the L'Oreal Voluminous. So I don't know. I think this is like one of those things. Mascara is such a personal thing. You know, it's like, it's one of those things that people just have it's got specific things that they're looking for in a mascara. And you're just going to have to try this one. If you like, L'Oreal Voluminous, I think you will love this. This is, I mean, it's so close in my opinion. But the flaking part, just like Voluminous, I had flaking issues with Voluminous. It's one of the reasons I kind of don't wear it all the time now. Alright, so anyway, that's my thoughts on the mascara. I'm sorry, I'm not definitive. I don't know. I'm going to just keep working with it and trying it. But, I mean, I wore it like 4 times. And I set, the other 3 times I wore it, set my under eye. I don't know. You guys will just have to try that one. The thing that I absolutely have fallen in love with is the Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. This stuff is no freaking joke. Like, no joke. My skin has gone through some changes over the past couple years. Instead of having oiliness and all that I dealt with, you know, in the middle of the day, I would, you know, blot with oil blotters and touch up with powder and all that stuff. I don't really have to, and I used to have to touch up several times a day. So my skin is normal to dry, definitely on the dry side. So when I wear a full face of makeup, foundation, you know, setting powder, the whole 9, whatever, to work or whatever, in a normal day, I'm wearing my makeup for probably 14 to 15 hours. And I touched up one time with this, probably about 6 hours after I had applied my makeup. This stuff, I don't know. I'm just not shiny. I was trying to build up some shine before I did this video because I wanted to kind of demonstrate this on here for you guys, which you do not need a lot of this product. This is not a product that you are going to go to town like you would a powder, you know, scrub it in here. I mean, less is better. That's what kind of product, like that's this. Less is better with this. So what I normally do is just put the little sponge, and I use this little applicator, and I just kind of twist it a little bit. And you're not going to see, sorry about that. That's, you know, for my foundation and stuff from using it. You're not going to see anything on this little sponge. And you're just going to, I don't have any shine to kill for you guys, or you'd be seeing something. But I just pat. This is not something you definitely don't want to like rub this in here and then go to town, rub it on your face, because your makeup will be wiping right off. So just don't use a whole lot with this if you guys do decide to get this, but this works. This is such a neat and very unique product. I think CoverGirl with that True Magic, that thing is nothing like this, like nothing like this. This is pretty, like, it's like hard. Like with that CoverGirl, if you ever have a chance to feel that, like, or had a chance to touch it and play with it, you could like stick your finger in there and it was soft and you could like gouge a bunch of product out of there. You can't do that with this. It's like really firm. And it is, it does have the silicone-y feel. I think that people that have a real problem with that silicone-y feel, even then, I think this product's okay. That feel that you get, that slip, can tend to feel oily sometimes, and I don't like that. This thing doesn't have that. It just has the slip. Like, that's it. There's no oiliness that you feel with the Face Defender. This is a really cool product. I really like this, and I think if you are a person with super oily skin that tends to have to touch up multiple times a day, and you have that cakiness problem, this is definitely worth a shot. I will say the full size, because like I said, this came in this kit. So this is a smaller version. I don't know what the size of the full size is. And it doesn't, let's see, this is the 0.41 ounce or 11.5 gram one that comes in the kit. The full size with the triangular shaped sponge, it comes with more product. And I don't know, I cannot remember how much that is. I'll put it down below. The prices of this, and then the prices if you were to buy them individually. I'll put all that down below. But if you're even remotely interested in trying even a couple of these things, the kit itself is worth it. I am super excited about this though. You guys, I mean, if you're oily or even somebody that touches up like I do, even if you're on a little on the drier side, this is definitely worth a try. It's worth a shot. I really enjoy this. I find that a couple of my friends that have tried this and said, oh my God, I hate that. Like, that's horrible. They're using it wrong. And when I showed them how you are supposed to use it, at least the way that I know that, you know, you're supposed to use it, they liked it. So it was just that they were using it completely incorrectly, or that they were, you know, taking the little sponge, swirling it in here and then looking at the sponge as if it were a powder and going, there's nothing on the sponge. I'm not getting anything on my sponge. And it's like, just, it's clear. It is clear. So it's completely, you know, you're not going to see anything on your sponge. I love this. Love, 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 love. So I can't say enough good things about this. One other thing unrelated to this kit that I thought I kind of had a question for you guys. I recently got this, the Ulta Raincoat Waterproof Top Coat 4 Mascara. And since this is not a waterproof mascara, I thought I would try this over it. I have not used it yet, but I wanted to see if any of you guys were familiar with this product. I am going to go look for some YouTube videos on it and read some reviews. If you guys know anything about this, if you wouldn't mind giving me your opinions or your thoughts on this below in the comment section, that would be awesome. Because I'm curious to use this with a couple of my mascaras. I was a waterproof girl. You guys know I've mentioned that before if you've watched my videos. But the waterproof formulas I like are so freaking hard. So to get off your eyes. So I'm going to try that. Okay. This is a Target makeup wipe. And I just want you guys to see, I'm trying to get that liner off. And that is the shadow stick. It's difficult. So those two things have some good staying power, and I do like those. So anyway, long enough video. If any of you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, please feel free to leave them below. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And like I said, if you have any questions, if there was anything I missed, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll try to answer it as best I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good one.